wouldn't bother getting the microphone out to get temperature when it starts. My half-boned commentary today. I didn't realize this club was that big. Like, I curled down in Lethbridge. We just got a brand new thing at 10. I thought it was big. 12. No problem getting practice ice down here, I guess.
See, they're kind of set up for the winter games on this one already.
Yeah.
Got the 10 sheets lined up.
It looks good, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that one. I'm coming back for that one.
Right. Now, when is that?
That is, let me think here now. I think it is right near the end of January, early February, first week of February, somewhere there. Last of January, 1st of February.
Okay, so right around provincial qualifiers for the Scotties and the Brier and all
Oh,
that.
it could be too, yeah, I don't
It's
know.
right in that area.
No, it's end of February.
I'm sorry?
End of February, first week of March.
There we go, I'm out by a
First 1
month.
month.
Well, but
You get a
first
good seat
week
if you
of
come early.
March.
Thank you.
Yeah, no kidding. Bring a pillow with you.
Yeah.
First week of March.
Yeah, so the games are 2 weeks long, and
Yeah.
curling will be the last week of the 2 weeks.
I might be able to make that.
So focused on this right now.
Depending on when the Brier is.
Yeah, Kevin's hinting.
Yeah, I'm going to the
really,
Brier.
well, obviously don't know the dates. So he's-
I check it, but I got the thing going already.
No Kevin Tennant's.
Geez, I should have this crap memorized by now. I'm basing off everything because I know I'm set to be volunteering at the World Men's.
Athletics.
And that's 3 weeks after this.
He's the blind with ruined it, so as long as you have him on a team next year.
Yeah, I'm just kind of practicing on this for the winter games.
Okay, right. What?
Got no Tim.
I remember getting in a panic 2017. I was volunteering for the World Mixed Doubles.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And the thing was, months before, they were training timers. And we were told that all the new official volunteers were going to be trained as timers. And I was never trained. I got such a panic. And then I find out 3 days before, no, we're going to put you on the ice rock placing. I'm like, ooh, okay.
I could do that.
Not only that, but what a view down there.
Oh, I bet.
Jeez.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing this for the winter games, but I kind of think the chances are pretty good.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to do this anyway.
No.
Keep yourself sharp.
The alternative would be doing stats, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't mind doing that either.
I wouldn't mind actually doing that for the World Men's. Be up in the third row behind the home end. Well, it's what I'm signed up for. And to be a flag carrier too.
Oh,
I got
excellent.
to carry the Korean flag at the World Mixed Doubles.
Oh, really?
That was quite an experience because the way we were lined up, the podium on the away end, and I'm front of the middle row, right across the podium, like, just don't fall asleep. All I could think the whole time.
Make your supply on the start.
Oh, there they are. Yep.
Right, and then it's all what we are. Okay. Cabin's so full. Five.
I didn't realize this was an international bond school.
Oh yeah, anything listed in the World Tour. It's actually become just about as international as the Autumn Gold has gone.
Okay.
Considering that it used to be there would be a lot more European teams there for that one Thanksgiving weekend every year, but the schedule was changed over in Europe that the Stockholm Ladies Cup would be the same weekend. So all the top European teams are staying over there.
Sure.
And then all the the Asian teams go to Calgary. If only they would move one of the events, the field would be almost Grand Slam level all over again. Underway with lead stones in the first end of the second draw of the men's event, Park v. Jacobson. Park 124th on the World Pro League Order of Merit. Jacobson 118th.
No, shut up.
Winner of this game will get the winner of height parcels. The losers play each other in the opening round of the event. And actually, that game is on sheet 9, the sheet just to our right. To our left is the other game in this bracket, Sluchinski versus Tim. The winner will get Glenn Muirhead in the evening draw. What a prize that would be. "12 games on the ice once again. Heading back to our last game, it was Lindsay Hoodma that won in an extra end against Jody Marthaler. She will play Corn Brown in the next draw. Marthaler drops to the B event to play Team May, who lost our feature game in the last draw. As I mentioned earlier, 12 games on the ice right now in the women's event on sheets 1 to 6, no particular order. It's Irene Shorey against Brett Barber. The winner will get Casey Scheidegger, one of the top 4 of the event tonight. Kaufman, Galusha, Nakajima, Stubbs, Chisholm Just, Silvernagel Smart, and Work Richards will be keeping an eye on that one, as the winner will get Team Gim, the last of the top 4, in the feature game tonight. And that game is at 8 p.m. local time. It is now 1:07 p.m. local. Anyone wanting to do time zone adjustments, you know when to tune in for that. So we still got some people filing in for this game on this snowy Friday afternoon here in Red Deer, Alberta. As a winter storm is blowing through the north half of this province, and apparently the south is getting a little bit too. And yet, somehow, tomorrow in this city, it's supposed to be plus 8 Celsius. Welcome to Alberta. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Local time, that's about 3 hours 20 minutes from now. Yoshimura v Varnes in the women's A event quarterfinal in the second quarter of the bracket. The winner of that game will get the winner of Hoodma v Brown tomorrow morning, draw 5. That'll be an early start, 9:30 a.m. local time. Three other games to mention that are going on sheets as well. In the men's event, Hardy v Berkeley. Winner will get Jamie Cooey in draw 4. V Meek Appleman v Van Amsterdam. And those two winners will play each other in the event quarterfinal. And all those winners play tonight in draw 4. $12 draws, 4 a day, before the playoffs on Monday. Today, draws at 9:30, 1 o'clock, 4:30, and 8. It will be the same time for draws tomorrow. And on Sunday, the draw times will change a little bit. Draws at 9, 12:30, 4, and 7:30. With the quarterfinal Monday at 9 a.m., semifinal at 12:30, and the final Monday afternoon, 3:30 p.m. local time. That is Mountain Time. As we are entering skip stones here in 1. Jacobson with the hammer in the first end. "24 teams in each event. So the top 4 by seeding, which was done, I believe, 2 weeks before the Bonspiel began, got buys into the quarterfinals in the A event. Plenty of teams inside the top 30 in both events. on the World Tour order of merit. The men's side, Brendan Botcher is here. The Canadians Men's Classic winner is currently 7th. Ross Patterson of Scotland, 21st. Glenn Muirhead, 22nd. He was played in Pyeongchang in 2018 at the Olympic Games. And Carson Sturmey, the Avenir winner, he is 30th. Some teams as low as 362nd in the World Tour as well. So quite a variety of teams here. Of course, there are 4 other events going on this week, and we will have full summaries of all those games on our Facebook page, facebook.com/curling. Women's event. This is the only event on the World Tour this week. Top 30 include Casey Scheidegger, HDF Insurance HDF Insurance Shootout winner, Sayaka Yoshimura, the Oakville Fall Classic winner, Kim Yoon-ji of Korea, 25th, and Kelsey Rook, 27th in the world currently. Scheidegger is 13th, Yoshimura is 19th on the World Tour right now.
Not yours, hers.
Going down to the final stones here in one. Yellow line one back button, but barely. And that is going to clog it up. Good chance for a steal here. Yeah, it's an absolute circus show. They could get 2 out of that. Final stone in one. An incoming run back. Looks inside, and it will be. And it's one. Steal one for Park to open. Did yet, although a lot of games are getting underway in the second end. About to get underway here in two. Trying to drag this one, get a biter out of it. And they do. Going hard with this one. Had to make sure the weight was there. And it gets there eventually. Keep in mind the call, tap back on the way. And instead of the tap, we get the split, but it all works out in the end. The hit is going to float inside, and they will not get any sort of roll. Having to get on this one in a hurry. And they get nose. it's going to be trading hits for a little while here. No one rolling one in yet behind that guard. Second end of this second draw of the Red Deer Run Classic. All the time someone rolled behind that guard. It's driving me nuts watching those nose hits. Little tap and roll. They do not get that yellow stone out. And that shot blue is sitting wide open. And the hit and stick to lie 3. Looking for the roll. And get the roll. And it stays shot. Well into the wing. We're going to play the hitting game out wide. Very little room out here. Get it by the guard, barely the hit, and no roll inside. This one takes some legs and bends in. Little lie shot buried. into skip stones in 2. No real unusual scores in the first couple of ends on any of the games in the 12 sheets so far. Bends it over, they get a little tap, remove that blue. And is this yellow going to stick around? It is back 12. And the Lion 4. All in the wing. Options for Jacobson. You still have that long blue guard out there on the left wing. Going behind that. Coming to the right side. Use that yellow back 12 backing and hope for a jam. But it looks like the call is to go around for the guard. And say you hit the first one, let's see you do it again. And this one is well light. Very well light. Will bump their own guard. And now the obvious thought from both the skipper and his vice is to stick top 12. Penultimate stone of the second end. Looking for a top 12. Not too deep. Leave it too far in and it's going to be an open hit and stick for 1. But they got to get it there. They may have overcooked it. No, it grinds to a halt. Right in the top 12. And it's a draw to the foot. Against a bunch. We're either going to have a tie game or a lead of a half dozen when this one's over with. Final stone in 2. And the stone is on its way. It's all there. And it sits down. Is it sitting down? Yes, it is. Backing. Good enough for a tie game. third end, up 1-1. I get a break too every couple minutes.
Keep talking that way, I know what's going on.
Yeah. That's the only way I could keep track of what's going on. Well, it's so hard because I gotta be leaning forward because the cord is only so long, but if I leg up, the camera will flip over. So I have no idea what's going on in the back end. Unless I go like this. Look like I'm half handicapped. God, it's awkward. Should have at least bought myself like a pair of Bluetooth earpieces or something. All right, kicking off the third end. Opening stones. And a moving camera, apparently. I knew that would happen eventually. There we go. Pay no attention to those clocks up behind the sheet. That is just for personnel practicing timing. As you can see by the paint on the ice, the Canada Games will be here in February, March next year. Of course, the curling event will be on these very sheets that you see, the special red and gray paint. There is training and skill sharpening for all the timers and potential timers. Two guards up. Having to do a bit of a ghetto style live stream here. The camera equipment I have is not as functional as I expected it to be when I bought it, so I'm actually filming this via mobile and using a portable earbud with a mic to call this game, so doing the best I can with what I got. Things will improve as we go along, of course. Brand new channel. It's the first day of live streaming on the brand new Everything Curling YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/everythingcurling. Currently have a World Curling Fantasy Game contest. Every round you can win entries into the grand prize draw at the end of the season for a souvenir grand prize package from the 2019 World Men's Curling Championship, going on in my own hometown, Lethbridge, Alberta. Going to be a hell of a week. Good memories of the last times World Championships were held in Lethbridge. Of course, just last year, the 2017 World Mixed Doubles. And, of course, the Miracle 4 from Korea and the 2012 Women's Worlds. What a week that was.
I don't have no idea. Yeah.
And this one spins in, sitting nicely. full top four. Trying to bend one through the hole. And it's going to tap onto that shot stone. Park with the hammer here in 3, 1-1 tie. Park with a steal of 1 in 1. Jacobson would answer with one of his own in 2. Having to draw full 8 against 5. Preventing this one from being over somewhat prematurely. I do not see what I think I see down there, do I? Silvernagle got a 6. I'm snapping crap. A quick glance up at the scoreboards in the women's event. There is a big number up on that scoreboard. Just confirming here. In the Silvernagle Smart game over on sheet 4, Robin Silvernagle with a 6 in the second end. After a blank in the first, 6-0 after 2. Winner of that game getting the winner of Chisholm Just in the fourth quarter of the bracket. Work, Richards, and Gim, the other 3 teams in that bracket. As we are into third stones in 3. Sit on these chairs.
He's out at Nordig now.
No, he's on his way here. He lives in the home.
But he's looking for strike out there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, he said he was talking to the other day.
Yeah. Okay. Take it a little.
I feel like coming off that upset. No, it's super bad.
I think it's just gotta raise his nose to be shot off, just nose it, see right there.
Yeah.
Aaron took the guard the last one.
Whatever, you're just gonna try and get that without control.
Yeah, I don't think you can allow to do that. You gotta have to respond.
And into Skip Stones in 3.
Yeah, because Aaron will be sitting two.
One for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure
think
about
depends
that.
how that practice on. It's pretty good. Three.
Got a whole big storm behind. Oh yeah.
Yeah. 3 or 4. Pretty sure.
Those were two pretty easy shots to get.
First of the Skip Stones here in 3. Gets rid of a guard. And now called a draw in the other side behind that long corner guard, split the house.
Yeah.
I gotta find a place to buy an electric heater for the cook down. Kind of commercial one to hang in the seat down. It's 20. What's it called? 10 volts where you just plug it in your regular 120.
And well done on that stone. Buried in the 8.
It's expensive or?
Well, I just. Well, it's like when you're yeah, but it's got to come for this job. Yeah. I'm gonna get out there and just.
The last Jacobson stone here in 3. And the heat is on the way. Floating inside. Comes across the house behind the other yellow. Through the hole and out. And it's a drop piece of the 8. Enough for a deuce. And it's right there using shot stone as backing. They get 2. And it is 3-1 after 3. Heading to the 4th end. Jacobson with the hammer.
Okay, let's go for a walk. You and me. You don't want to take this? Okay, let's go for a walk. Go. Say bye to Dad. Sorry, Barbie, again.
Well into a messy fourth end here. Already into third stones. Trying to get a freeze. Just about perfect. Very little room between those two. This Jacobson lies one. We're going to put on the other side, split the house through the hole. well through the hole. And where's this going to sit? This sails back to the tee line. But a corner freeze on that. Do wonders for this end. It's a touch heavy. It's going to bump and split them. Do lie one. Side 4 foot, but it is open. Need about a foot less on that one. By the guard, the light hit. Tap. Skip Stone's here in 4. First of the Skip Stones here in 4. Having to get on this real hard late. Cooked it enough, it's gonna get smoked. Taking a look at which one was lined second shot, and Jacobson thinks it's yellow. It looks to be yellow from up here. Jacobson does have the hammer in this end. And Jacobson's first here in 4. This game just passing the 1 hour mark. Second draw, the Red Deer Curling Classic. 12 games on the ice right now. One of them probably over soon. As I mentioned earlier, Robin Starvenagel with a 6 in the second end against Ocean Smart, and she stole 1 in 3. That one could be over quick. As we see Jacobson's first coming in, feeling the guard, running it back and bumping a couple of blues around. Looks like it's still yellow line 1. Barely, but 1. The second skip stone is now on the way. Is this one gonna get there? It will not. Now, the conservative play here, draw into the 4-foot for 1, but a pick on that stone clean. Looking at 2. If you tap it far enough, you could get 3 out of this. Down 2, but in the 4th end, still plenty of time left. If there's a time to go for a shot like that, it would be right here.
Oh, I see. Okay, this is not official. I see.
There is plenty of room to get that bump, just enough for 3. But here it comes, the hammer in 4. Jacobson potentially getting the lead with this stone. Gonna have plenty of room off the center line by that guard. It is not covering much, if any. It is on the way. Now both brooms down as it starts to move. Getting close to it, they get the bump, little thick. It's gonna bump the other blue back. And it's 2, 3. Yes, it is 3 blue. And Jacobson has a lead, 4-3, halfway through this one. I was wondering if it might have caught that one a little too thick. Just run it straight back.
He's got his check and see, no, that's fine. So what you do, you know that? Oh, no, this is strictly time. We believe the percentages up to well, if you're here tomorrow, for the 4:30 draw or the 1 o'clock draw, we'll be going over a bit of that. So we'll be right in this sort of general area, so I'm going to show you. Okay, well, now I don't know what the Davis is going to do. I used to score a 0 if you totally miss the shot, a 1 if you partially get it, and a 3 if you're right on. So we grade it from 1 to 3. Now, 100 games, I'm not sure what they're going to do. Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
It is, yes.
Last of the lead Stones on the way in 5. And in right up the shot Stone. Mark game is over in a hurry. Last count on the scoreboard is 7-0. Still 11 games on the ice. If you would have thrown that the other way, would have gotten all three. He could have gotten that triple. If he would have gone after the one staggered out front and the left first, he could have hit that one front of the cluster on an enough to get all three. That was enough weight for it. They're having a long talk about this one at the near end, the home end. Jacobson sitting one behind after that throw jams in. In for the double, but it slides outside, drifts a bit. Only get one.
It's alright. And the run.
Damn it. Camera adjust.
Yeah, when you started
There's a train wreck on 7.
fire up the mic. And through lead stones in 6. Park with a 1-point lead. And a true back and forth affair here in the first round of the A event. Quite a few back and forth games in this draw. Yellow lies 1 here. Second stones in 6. Is this one even going to make it? Barely. And it just slides over the edge. There's still a hole there to bring something down onto those 2 close left wing. The way this sheet has been moving late. This game about an hour and a half old now. Second draw, Red Deer Curling Classic. Next draw coming up at 4:30. Yoshimura v. Varnes. A event quarterfinal. The women's event. Swing around. Come on to the face, that shot stone. It's going to drift wide. Are they going to bump it enough? They will not. And the shooter will not stick around. Yeah. Lost my strength. Scared the crap out of me. They doomed again. Here, hey, thank you. Read inside. You'll know what it means. Thank you. I'm working on it. Perfect. Nice. Thank you, sir. Yo, you're welcome.
Didn't know you were here already. I did not know you were here already. Don't eat them all at once. Actual boozing. It's the good stuff, though. Good stuff. Take that all day.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good, yeah. Got my YouTube channel started.
Nice.
I think I'm streaming my game.
Okay.
Tell them after. I read in the news about all the sponsorship is gone for the program. The curling. All the sponsors are gone. Yeah, the English newspapers in Korea
Yeah.
talking about it
Yes,
too.
yes. Because fight.
Yeah, and no chairman.
Yeah,
No one
yes.
running.
Yeah.
So now you have no sponsor. Once I start getting money from my streams, when I start getting paid for these, we'll talk. Put my YouTube channel on jerseys.
이게 너무 많았었나 가지고 네. 적어서 마음대로다.
Oh. It's a good thing I'm not using the clock. Jeez.
I think it'd be fairly generous.
Yeah.
Do you know what the time clocks they actually in place?
No, they're practicing for the Canada Games. You guys don't have no clocks. No. Luckily. Yeah. Game, yeah, pretty much. Oh, jeez. I won't even do that in beer league.
Yeah, but you're right.
Oh my.
How are you guys That's true.
Get it there. Nice.
Oh no, Matt for Jeremy for 1 second.
You better.
Oh, wrap it up. Give it, yeah. Bolt in. That one was quick. We're back at 4:30 live. Yoshimura v. Barnes, A event quarterfinal. See you later.